Yeah. I got drink and living legs in the kitchen whipping magic. I got drink and living legs in the kitchen whipping magic.
What's up, YouTube? And today I'm going to be giving you guys a story time. And this story time is very sentimental, so I want everybody to bear with me while I'm telling you guys this story. But before I even start the video, I want everybody to go like, comment, and subscribe. Go like my last video and comment down below and tell me what you want to see next. I want everybody to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't think I forgot about the giveaway. It had to be on hold. I apologize to anybody that been waiting for the giveaway. It's still happening. So yeah, let's get straight to this video. Alright, so this story time is basically gonna be how my uncle passed away. So, my uncle passed away when I was around 7 years old. It was very devastating. It was devastating for me and basically my entire family and anybody that knew him, anybody that ever came to counsel with him. It was devastating. My uncle passed away January 10th of 2008. Yeah, January 10th of 2008. My birthday is January 9th. So it was the day after my birthday, of course, and it was just crazy because it was out the blue. It was not nobody expected it. You know, you don't really expect someone dying, but nobody expected it. My uncle passed away from gun violence in Hammond, Indiana. Well, in the Indiana area. I forget if it was Gary or Hammond. I'll put, or East Chicago. I forget which one, but I'll put the insert of the news report in the video. But yeah, my uncle passed, he got shot and killed. So it affected me. It affected my whole entire family. It affected his kids. It affected everybody. And what's crazy is since I was little, I always noticed I had a very great memory. I don't forget nothing. Everything from way back, I remember. I remember so many different situations with my uncle. I remember so many encounters. I remember the things he used to say to me. I remember the things he used to do to me. The things us playing, him teaching me how to ride a bike, him trying to help me tie my shoes, him buying me shoes, him being so nice, him taking up for me. He was a great uncle. He was a great human being. It was okay, so let me tell you how the emotions led from when we found out. So, like I said, it was my birthday. And that year, I think I don't remember if I went to Go-Go Bananas, but I believe I did. That year I went to Go-Go Bananas and I was with my cousin. Sorry, guys. I was with my cousins and I was with my mom's friend daughter and we was chilling and we was having a good old time. I was with my auntie. And we was having a great time. The last time I had talked to my uncle that day, I was at my grandma's house, which is in Indiana. And he had he had gave me some money and he was like, "Oh, I love you," and all that stuff. Him and my other uncle, his name is he don't like me saying his name. But yeah, my other uncle, so we left. Well, I left and my uncle stayed at home. And I had fun for my birthday. So I don't know what really happened, but I read the news report not too long ago, and basically it was an altercation with a guy and his friend, and my uncle like tried to break it up, and I guess the guy shot shot at his friend and him. They both got hit multiple times. My uncle ended up passing once he made it to the hospital, and his friend ended up surviving. Um, it was devastating because the morning I was waking up to go to school the next day, well, the day January 10th. Um, my mom, all I know, I heard my mom in the bathroom, and I heard her on the phone, and all I know is all I could hear her scream really loud, and I'm like, what's going on? I'm trying to figure out, is my mom okay? What's going on? Mind you, I'm 7 years old. So all I know is I see my cousin, my older cousin, my mom cousin, they're the same age. She goes in the bathroom, and I hear them both crying, and then they come into the living room and they're crying. And so my cousin, her kids, which are my two cousins that are close to my age, they I didn't go to school, but she took them to school, and then I went with my mom. I forget, where did we go. I think we went to my grandma's house, and all I know is, yeah, we went to my grandma's house, and it was just a lot of people crying and stuff like that, and I was just so confused because nobody really told me anything. I just assumed something bad had happened, and I know I was looking for my uncle. I was looking for him, and I couldn't find him. And I didn't know I didn't know where he was. I didn't know what was going on. And I knew my grandma wasn't there because she was at the hospital, I think. I'm not sure. And so like I was looking for him, and then nobody really said nothing to me about it. And I don't really nobody really said nothing to me. People just was hugging me, and we were just hugging each other and stuff like that. And I really didn't understand what was going on. I didn't fully understand till the day of his funeral. When when the day of his funeral came, I was in Indiana. I was at my grandmother's house, and I had to go early to her house. Well, I had to go early to the funeral home with my grandparents. And I remember like it was yesterday. It's crazy. Um, I went into the funeral home not knowing what it was, like not knowing what it was going on still. And then I it was a casket, and it was open. And I looked, and I know what at that time I knew what a casket was. I knew it meant somebody passed away. I knew all those things. I knew like what it meant. So when I looked inside, I saw my uncle, and I couldn't do nothing but cry. And I cried so bad to the point where I had to be removed from the funeral, and I went back to my grandmother's house. So I went to my grandmother's house, and I took a nap. My granddad gave me some food, and I finally, he was like, "You ready to go back?" We went back to the funeral, and I remember like all my cousins, like cousins I ain't seen in a while, and my aunties and great aunties and uncles and all type of people. All my uncle friends, I was there. all his baby mothers, all his kids. Well, his kids were little, so I believe one of his children wasn't born yet. One of my little cousins yet. Um, my mom came. Some of her friends came, and it was like everybody was crying. I remember somebody sung at the funeral. It was just a really hard time. It was like I couldn't believe it. I couldn't I couldn't I didn't understand. It was just like mind boggling to me, like somebody that you see every day, that you play with, that you chill with, that you love so much, that do so much for you. It's just all of a sudden they're not there no more, you know? It's like, why? Like, that's all to see my grandma so crushed, it was like, what did we do to deserve this tragedy, you know? What did we do? I always asked. Then after the funeral, it was, the repast, and I've never seen so many people in my life. All these people was at my grandma's house, like, oh, I knew him, I loved him. It was so many people. And I'm like, wow, so many people loved him. It affected so many people. It affected the whole community. It was just like, wow, he really gone. It was real sad. And then it's like, now as I get older, I poke around and I try to, put pieces together and think about like what's really happened. So recently, I've read the actual news report of the incident, and it's really sickening. It's really sad how a night can be flipped so upside down from ignorant people and people that just don't know how to chill out and be normal, from people that just don't know how to do the right thing and walk away. And it's sad. It's like his kids, my uncle has 3 sons and 1 daughter. And it's like, when they come over, it's sad. When it's like dang, like my mom, she gets choked up every time she see her nephew. She's like, oh, like she cries, and she's like, man, it's crazy. It's crazy because, excuse me, y'all. It's crazy because they look so much like him. And it's like, he couldn't watch them grow. He couldn't watch them, become who they are today. He couldn't guide them the way I know he wanted to guide them, It's really sad, and it's like, my grandma, she gets in these moods around my birthday where she's like, not for it, not with it, she's just like. Then his birthday is March 14th, which is coming up. It's next week. And it's like, the days leading up to his birthday is really sad. It's like nobody really talks about it, but I know it's sad. It hurts me real bad because it's like things could be so much differently, and I feel like everybody's situation would be differently if he was here. It's like, it's heartbreaking. It's real heartbreaking. I have a necklace that I wear in dedication to my uncle. It has his initials, and it have angel wings, and it has an engravement. I wear it all the time. I just wish like things could be differently. I just wish people did the right thing. Like, I know people get into it. I know things happen and all that, but I just wish like people just know how to react. Like, if you think before you react, things would be so much differently. And it's like when you think off impulse, you don't really know who life you're affecting. Like, it's so many times like my emotions got the best of me, and just overwhelmed thinking about my uncle and how things could be differently, how my situation could be differently, how my grandma's situation could be differently. And it hurts. It really does. It really hurts. Like, I get into like these times where I'm really, really depressed and stuff like that, and nobody really knows. Nobody really like can understand how I feel. I know people have lost people, but you can never understand because you're not in that person's shoes. You're not like, I can't understand how my grandma felt because that was her son. I can't feel how my mom felt. That was her brother. I can't feel how they feel. I can only feel how I feel. You know what I mean? And it's heartbreaking. It's a tragedy. I really miss my uncle a lot, and it hits me. Like, it hits me a lot. And I'm sharing this story with you guys because I want to let you know, when you think before you do something, it's probably beneficial for you and the other party. You should always think before you react. Like, because you never know if your reaction could hurt so many people. You just don't know. You know, you just don't know. So you have to be mindful of your choices and be mindful of the things that you do, the things that you say, the people that you hang around, the crowd that you're around, the places you go. You have to be mindful because it always be that one thing, that one person that just was not having a good day, or that was already on the edge, and you could say something wrong to them and boom, it's over. You know what I mean? So I want everybody to be blessed and love your loved ones while they're still here. And yeah, be grateful. Everybody be grateful. Be grateful of your life. Be grateful of your family life. Be grateful. And yeah. I want everybody to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below what you want to see next. I'm definitely going to be dropping more story time soon. I have a lot of stuff that you don't know about me. So yeah. Bye guys. See you next time.
Things will never be the same without you.
What did I do to deserve this? I didn't even get one last kiss from you. Oh baby, God took your love from me. He needed an angel, so it seems.
I hit the crowd with some shit. Soon as I walk out, they stand there. I had be patient for this. I'm the man now, was the man then. I had my way with a bitch. I'm the man now, was the man.